This is all the extrude brush that I'm using, but you can use the airbrush as well. It's actually pretty smooth. I like to work with the airbrush as well. The extrude brush sometimes gives little markings which are not so nice. This is an important area as well. On a lot of airs I see that this is smooth and rounded, which is easy to do both in 3D code as in ZBrush or Mudbox, but you should try to get the upper area here to keep it relatively sharp and only make it blend a little further down. Another tool I really like is called Scrape. I have that on the shortcut free, which it isn't on by default, but what it does, it's a bit like the flattened brush, but with a twist, because it really erases what it means. And what I mean with that is that if I use it on here, see, it really eats away in a very smooth and pleasant fashion. So you can use it to round stuff by just giving it a couple of strokes and then smoothing it. You get nice round areas, which I really enjoy. I prefer it over the flattened brush in 3D code, actually. Alright, so I think what we need here, we normally have a bit of a Y shape here. It's very subtle. It's not very harsh, but it's pretty much always there. And the volume that starts here, it runs through and it blends in this area. A bit like here it becomes big and bulbous, and here it becomes more like a rim. And it actually runs quite far down here, sometimes even all the way here. So we can raise this a little bit. And just with the smooth brush, if you're going to soften a little bit, it is a bit softer. Yeah. Now let's see what we can do about this ridge. First I'm going to make it a little bit deeper by using a different alpha. You can see the alpha inside your cursor. See? Which is pretty nice. I like that. And just hold Control and remove some material. Oh, that was a bit too far. Now let's inflate this edge a little bit. With the tool called Increase. 3D code has no inflate. I'm just so used to the name for it. I keep calling it inflate. Use it to add a little bit of volume here. don't really like the shape that's going on here. Yeah, that's better. I love putting stuff around with the move brush, but you have to be careful that everything doesn't turn out looking very wobbly. Not like here. It looks wobbly, it's not a smooth line. But nothing a bit of the smooth brush can fix. I want to accentuate the lobe a little bit as well. There we go. Let's put the sharp line in here as well. I know nobody's going to look at the back of the ear, but I'm crazy like that. And the same here with the hollow. You can actually, if you look behind your own ear, you can, well, you can't look behind your own ear, or look at the back of the ear of a friend or family member of yours. You can see that behind the earlobe you actually have a deeper spot, and this is again because actually what you're creating at the back is this, and you can see it comes inside here. That should match with this. You can see with mine it's not that great. It's not great at all actually. There we go. This should blend a bit more. Yeah, there we go. I think this is pretty nice. At least for a small show, to show what voxel sculpting is like. Now to really finish this, to make it artistic, it can look like it's carved from stone or clay. And we're going to use this tool for that. And the nice thing about this tool is if you do something like this, it will add material. And it will add it in the thickness of your brush. So if I would make my brush really thick and I would draw this, See, it's thicker. It's quite nice, but what is really cool is that you can use it to subtract. So if I would do this, ta-da! I've been involved with 3D codes development, version 3 from the start. I was really excited about the Voxel sculpting, and I still am, even though I wish he would have done some stuff differently. But this just never gets old. Never been able to do this in an affordable 3D application up till now. I think it's absolutely fantastic. And now I'm just going to take the scrape brush, the big size, and don't forget to set it back and just mess this up a bit. There we go. You have a very cool looking 3D code there. You can play with the materials, you can make it bronze or let's see. Yeah, I think this one is pretty nice. This one as well. Oh, these are all really fast shaders. I'm recording this and I can just spin this around. And of course, if you really want to play, you can also go into the render into the render room and see if you can make a nice render of it. Let's see. That shade is a bit weird. I think I've used the wrong material. Anyway, I would suggest you play with all the cool features like direct painting and retopology and rendering. It's a nice app. So I hope to see you guys on the forum soon if some works of your own.